discussing what you should read next as far as fanfic goes. And there's one called Tails Gets Trolled.
Ah, that's a fan comic. Yeah.
Wait, I don't think that would work.
Knowing
Does that even work?
are all that great.
I have hot cocoa.
But yeah, I think the old one was $20, so I will read anything someone links me as long as a donation comes attached to it.
Now, what did you say, Imran?
I don't think a knowing laugh is all that smart right now.
Also, however, in that note, I personally have no problems reading anything, but I think we should keep a certain amount of decency for a stream, so I'd say cut
Brian, you missed
this off at breeding holes.
But Brian, you were gone, and we went a little off the rails while you were gone, Brian Belita.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it was a pretty sensual fanfic that we got into, and it talked about breeding holes.
Oh, wasn't he here for breeding holes?
No, he wasn't here for that.
Oh.
You missed it, sir.
I'm sorry.
That it probably took, I guess, the human rights movement back about 50 years, whenever we read that.
Looks like Pepsi Man versus Joe just donated $20. And I'm not sure. I guess he forgot to leave a comment. So
George,
he's saying he wants to add a
ahead.
handicap. What?
Go ahead, but I wanted to tell you, George, this part. Someone on GAF has said that her boyfriend was around when you were reading that story out loud, and now he's concerned.
He should be.
Wonderful.
But yeah, just link it in the chat. If a URL doesn't work, just remove a period, I think, and just say dot, and it should work. I think that's how Q would be linking things.
Yeah.
I thought I turned URLs on, but I guess not.
But yeah, so Pepsi Man versus Joe, or are you saying that your $20 goes towards a handicap?
We both might need to do a handicap level together, because I think Robin submitted it when I was ahead.
Yeah.
Also, it looks like you guys are more or less at the same spot.
Yeah. So it looks like whoever's ahead, though, at the end of this fight is going to do a handicap level.
Yeah, and it looks like you picked this.
Well, there's two votes, isn't it? There's two handicaps.
Yeah, there's one. Robin did one, and our Pepsi Man did one.
Okay.
So I think we're just going to have a straight up extra stage.
That's fine.
Both people.
Yeah, and I think Pepsi Man versus Joe's was Silver's Jungle stage. And then, but right after this, I want to say this. Magic Link 95 says, "Wish I could donate. Sadly, I can't quite afford to spare much money." I mean, if you can donate, fine. But just the fact that you're here is awesome. You know,
tell your friends. Get your friends to donate for you.
Absolutely, just come in, have a blast. That's what we're doing. Getting the benefit money is an awesome bonus, and thank you to everybody who has been donating throughout the day.
Yeah, all these donations are going right towards relief in Japan. The continued efforts to clean it all up and make it as awesome as it was before the earthquake and tsunami and all that.
That's right. And it's just a good cause, but we're just here having a good time. And don't feel too bad. It is a good cause, but you can always donate to Mercy Corps at a later date. I know they're always taking donations, and it's a great cause every time. So.
Well, also I set it up so the chip-in will run until March 20th. So I'll leave the site up, and you can just donate until then, and it'll be part of this group if you want.
Cool.
Right. I was going to ask if there was a cutoff date for the donation. So that's good.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, just being
this is a link to an author's thing. I'm not sure which fanfic inside of here someone
It's the most
would want.
unbelievable camera I've ever seen.
Ryan, Mr. Cool, has donated enough to us by linking that.
Yeah, that's your donation, sir.
We are currently sitting at $785.82.
Wow.
So awesome.
Oh, wow.
So, Imran and Ryan, I want to ask you, were you guys expecting to raise this much money? Did you guys have an idea, kind of guesstimate of how much you think you might have gotten for the stream?
I had no idea what to expect. I just went off by what Imran was suggesting.
Yeah, I think 600 was the upper limit. I got the game over, so I think I need to do my trial now.
Okay.
Oh, and it looks like Ryan Mr. Cool said, George, it's the one called Big the Cat's Awesome Adventure is the one you're going to be looking for.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, there's Mike Lemieux.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah, Big the Cat's awesome adventure. All right, let me look at.
Mike, I just want to say how terrible of a rendition of Conan that was.
I can't.
Oh my god!
Get it?
This looks messed up.
Oh, okay, guys. If I say what is best in life to you, what movie do you think of?
Conan.
Yeah.
Back to
thank
the
you.
Future.
What?
Oh. See, I haven't seen Conan since I was a kid, so
I've never seen Conan. I just know the line.
Don't
How can you
blame
never
your-
seen Conan?
Your poor pop
I never saw
culture.
Conan until like a month ago.
But no, it's
like
fine.
if you had drawn like a sword or something, it would have been good. But you just drew this guy that was like a
He had a
top
sword.
half. He had no legs.
He had a
There
sword.
was a
and
sword.
legs.
There was like all I saw was like black fuzz in between his legs.
Oh right, Q did. Oh, I think he was here. I just think he wasn't talking. Q, did you miss breeding holes?
What?
Okay, okay.
That's the answer we were
I
looking
guess
for.
I guess he missed breeding holes.
Good.
Also, gingerbread.
Do I need
Yeah,
to?
gingerbread breeding holes. I'm sorry, Skulls. I'm sorry.
Also, I'm pretty sure his white hot sledgehammer was something he wasn't around for. Although I might be
No,
incorrect.
I was here for that.
Oh, okay. It's related to that.
But yeah, right now I believe I have a fanfic. You just need some donations to go along with it. It's Big the Cat's Awesome Adventure. It doesn't look like it has breeding holes, but it does look like it is absolutely absurd in a Gordon Froman kind of way.
Oh, right.
Oh,
What are you
nice.
trying to get to? What's the goal here?
I don't know. Whatever you guys are in charge of this, I will say you guys set the limit, and I will
tell you what,
I will be your
say-
whore. I will be your whore.
I say once we hit 800, let's read that. But now that we are past the 750 mark, I think, the 750 mark, I think Mark has to do the reading of the Sonic
The
review,
dramatic-
Oh
right?
yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Were people still into that, or were people into
Yes.
the
Yes, of
horrible
course. We
fanfic
reached
rating?
750. That was the goal.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to hear you say
Okay.
it.
All right. We'll go ahead and begin now, or okay.
Sure.
Yes, go for it. Do it.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me read over
Make
just
it
just a
so.
little bit before
Sure,
I
if you
begin.
need
so
any
I'm not, like,
assistance or
stuttering.
backup, you just let me know.
All right. It's taking forever to load. Hang on a second. Trying to load the second page for it because the second page for it will load considering it's on the Wayback Machine.
Yeah, Wayback Machine's great. They took their site
Ryan's-
down at some point, so it's really
Ryan's
hard
about to
find
watch a
out.
cat fight over Sonic.
No, not
Wow.
yet. In fact, I don't think they talk about Sonic here. Like, this is a really creepy cutscene because they talk about Sonic, but they don't know they're talking about Sonic, and they both talk about being in love with him.
Oh god.
Oh god. So they're both wearing the
Yeah,
same
this
dress to the
is-
prom.
Might be an issue in that only the first page of this is actually archived.
Give me a minute, I can find the second one.
Yeah, we can find the second one.
Nothing starts until you take action. So I decided to have some feelings for this person, would you? No, of course. It's okay. Love changes everything. It feels like every little moment in your life is huge, doesn't it?
This is why I hate multiple page reviews.
Yeah. Everything just needs to be, or at least give the option to put everything on one page. It also sucks with long reads when you're trying to read something on Kindle using Instapaper. Like, these assholes won't just put everything on one page so long reads can pick it up.
Your super cute. That guy's lucky. I also have someone that I'm pursuing too. I wish us both luck.
Okay, now I need to save and quit out and then do my trial level. Oh wait, this is a mission. It's a horde mode mission with Amy.
Oh boy.
All I'm finding is a bunch of articles about how the Sonic the Hedgehog review was the beginning of the end for Play Magazine.
Yeah, it pretty much was.
Like people are directly linking that. Someone called it the last straw.
They tried to save face, as I remember. I think he ended up giving the game like a 9 out of 10 and then retroactively lowered it to like an 8.5.
That was a 9.5 to an 8.5.
Yeah, and then when the PlayStation 3 version came out, he gave it like a 3.
Yeah, he tried to say he was given a review copy that was somehow more finished than the game that everyone received.
No,
but it was obvious.
They told him it was going to be fixed before release, which they do a lot of times with stuff.
Yeah.
So
I don't actually believe that they told him that.
All right. So just some history about this. Like this, when everyone says like what happened to Play Magazine, this is basically what happened to it. Dave Halverson, who has no ethics whatsoever, decided to give this game a good review based on a game that he imagined apparently inside of his head that this game was going to be. Unfortunately, only half of the review exists, and probably because
looks like you might have to just read the first page.
Servers. Yeah. So it's actually kind of dense in its own right. So hang on just a second, let me get in character here. Oh, don't stop. Alright. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog. Words. Dave Halverson. I received quite a few letters regarding my original Sonic review divided into 2 camps. Oh, wait a minute. This is actually apparently a follow-up of the original. He's still got an 8.5 for us somehow.
Yeah,
okay.
That was the retracted score.
Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah, well, I can still do it though. I received quite a few letters regarding my original Sonic review divided in 2 camps. Sonic fans who really like/love the game, and those who are the polar opposite. The reason I say original is due to the adjusted score. I was told that my ROM's horrendously long load times were being addressed, but playing through the retail version, that's sadly not the case. With any luck, the PS3 version will address some of the most puzzling load times I've ever encountered. Why load 10 to 15 seconds into a single line of dialogue and then 10 to 15 out? It wasn't mentioned in my review because I was told it was indicative of the builder reviewed. Because it was indicative of builder reviewed, but why would you still anyway? But it does affect the game throughout enough to shave a point off the score. As an aside, it was also a great game, Red Ninja. That game just had a pair of huge gameplay options, and I loved that game so
I feel like you're making this part of
much. No, I'm not making this part. It was right there in the review. Anyway. That said, I still love the game. Our levels such as Tails and Amy. Oh, Amy. I had to steer through spoilers too. And other cameos, afterthoughts? Perhaps. But they're drops in a massive pond. I'd rather have them than not. The bottom line is that if you know Sonic Team's quirks going in and are used to adjusting your play accordingly, this is the best 3D Sonic to date. It's also massive, vastly replayable, and jam-packed with the moments that take your breath away.
Vastly replayable.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here we are replaying it.
I'm still going back for S's in the action saves and loving more every time I play. You know, another game I like to play is Bullet Witch. I know it only received a Metacritic of 55, and I gave it a 95. But its gameplay options are juicy. Oh God. The game opens amid the kingdom of Soliana's annual festival as Princess Elise prepares to ignite the flame of hope and prosperity. As the ceremony commences, she's interrupted by a disturbing premonition of a brutal attack. Not your typical Candy Robot attack, but more of the light and fire and brimstone variety. As she ignites the elaborate flaming star amidst the glimmering lights of the bay, her vision materializes overhead as an armada fills the sky, releasing legions of robotic warriors and molten breasts. Beast. Who is this new villain, I wondered, and since when did Sonic get so calamitous? Chaos
Sonic Adventure was pretty nasty, but there was no human element to speak of. This was an all-out attack. And there he was, Dr. Eggman, or should I say the new Dr. Eggman. Taller, leaner, and loads more diabolical. Don't expect to chase him around spin dashing or hovering teacup. Where the hell that was supposed to mean? Without divulging the crux of the object in question, Sonic shows up looking better as ever, not to mention voiced well, and the stage is set. You know, a few minutes from entering a level, Soliana beckons, and two things are made eminently clear. You're embarking on a talk-to-everybody variety action RPG, and the moves aren't free. Sonic the Hedgehog has a shop.
I want to put out the original review. He said one of the best 3D platformers ever.
Yeah, yeah.
I just love the neckbeard wheeze you had down for that. That was perfect.
All right, we're not done yet.
Oh,
you know, it also had shops in it. Velvet Assassin, I think anyway. It probably had shops. I don't care. I gave it a 10.10 out of 10 because of its enormous gameplay options. Oh God, that woman is so hot. I put her on the cover of our Girls of Video Gaming magazine, our 12 Girls of Video Gaming magazines that we had through the. Anyway, yes, the levels themselves, marked by holographic portals, are scattered throughout Soliana and its surrounding areas, opening up as the game progresses. Talking to civilians to satisfy certain conditions gains you access. Nothing taxing or encumbering, but more or less exercises to sharpen your skills for the many roads ahead, which leads me to what I absolutely adore about this game. Sonic the Hedgehog is actually a misleading title because this isn't really Sonic's game. It should be called Sonic Universe. I love Sonic.
God.
Oh my God.
Flatland battles are by far the best they've ever been. New moves, tighter control, evolving play mechanic. He's at his best, doing what he did back in 1991, making every other format dated. But now he's sharing the spotlight. The real star of the show is Silver. More than anything, what the Sonic franchise needed was to slow down. So many previous 3D Sonics feel like they're on autopilot, and then when you do get into platforming, Sonic isn't right for the job. In Sonic the Hedgehog, once Sonic defeats the first boss, the bosses in this game aren't robotic, but full-blown arena battles versus gigantic behemoths. Silver Plights become selectable, along with a story twist that will have you at the edge of your seat. Silver's game isn't about speed at all. It's about power, telekinesis, the ability to levitate objects, to hurl at his enemies from afar or create platforms. He can also manipulate steel, convert massive steel beams and launching pads, working with Blaze, who also gets into action with tornado attacks. Silver is my dream hedgehog. His jungle assault had me calling friends. Silver's equally substantial role in the game is an entirely fresh perspective to the gameplay, with moves and pacing that are entirely new to the Sonic experience. And once they defeat their prime objective, Abelus, the most impressive boss fight I've seen all year, it's Shadow and Rogues turn to weave their way through the story for even more oven fresh gameplay. And that's
oven fresh gameplay? He didn't say that.
That got progressively more, I think rapey is the right term as that went on.
Can I point something out about this?
Yes.
He misspelled Robotnik every time he typed it. He spelled Robotnik with a C instead of a K.
That was more intrusive than anything I read tonight.
Yeah,
that's Dave Halverson, all right? I can't help
it. Are you fighting a flaming tornado, Blaze?
Something like that, yeah.
Worse than any erotic fanfic.
Yeah. Guest host Mike says gameplay is his pleasure hole.
Well, he did seem pretty interested in Silver's jungle assault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He did make a lot of those Girls of Video Gaming magazines, which is really like
that was way more of a disturbing review than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be kind of like dumb, but
yeah. At first,
kneecaps were not quite at $800.
Like, by the way, Red Ninja.
Why did he keep calling out other games?
That's just the kind of dude he was, you know?
Guys, Sonic has a shop.
You know what? Iblis was the best boss I've fought all year.
That was
Skulls,
2006,
I'm sorry
right?
for everything I've done to you.
Gears of War came out a week before.
Thanks, Scholarly Phases, for joining us.
Oh,
Night Skulls. Skulls, you realize that people can see you sign online too. Right after that, right?
Right, to answer Ryan, Mr. Cool, and Kneecaps about reading Big's Adventure, we're not at $800 yet. Once we hit there, we're almost there. We need $4.18.
it's loading. I'm confirming the $5 payment.
Oh man.
Oh god.
So why do you
This thing is
penciling at
actually kind of
$800?
long, by the way. Like, really
Never
long. I'm
mind.
not sure.
It won't let me
I'm not-
pay with my card for some reason. I think they might have put a block on
Imran?
it because I did it too often.
Imran, what were you saying to Skulls before Skulls cut out? Skulls closed the tab before.
Oh no,
They
I'm just
heard.
saying that everyone can see her sign online right after she says goodnight.
Yeah, you should send her an Xbox Live message saying goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Damn, yeah, it looks like I can't donate anymore.
I can't help but feel slightly relieved.
That you weren't the worst proprietor tonight.
There's that. Even though I did put breeding hole into the common lexicon of all these people now.
Yeah, I can't
So maybe
undo
I
it
had
now.
maybe I had worse long-standing effects.
So are Imran and Ryan still pretty close?
Also, yeah, I think so.
Like a
He's
level
a boss
off, it
fight
looks
the
like?
mission ahead of me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to answer the question in the chat, we are at 795.82 right now, I believe, if this
Yeah,
update is correct,
Another $5
which
will put it
is
over.
amazing.
I can't
Yes.
tell if I'm catching anything. This boss fight kinda sucks.
Yeah, we're really close. I don't think we'll get through all of it because this is kind of like ridiculously long, but I will definitely at least read chapter 1 because it's only one page. That's good.
Do you need another reader?
When you
I
guys
know
said
it's
the
a
shadow
lot of
was
different
basically
characters, but it's just huge. Like the later chapters are like really long for this. Even though Jesus, it starts cursing a lot. Holy shit!
when you guys said that silver was basically a gravity gun, you weren't kidding.
Yeah.
It's a gravity gun if you never have anything else to switch to.
A Big Knife would like to announce that he chipped in $4.19 toward the cause.
Oh, yay.
Big Knife is
Thank you,
nice.
Knife.
That is dangerously close, doesn't it? Oh no, 19 does put us
that
over.
does.
God damn it!
That's a penny over the top.
Oh, god damn
Good
it!
job with math.
Oh, shut up! I'm an artist. I don't need math.
Yeah, you should have heard the mistake I made on Jumpcast.
$77.5 million.
I had trouble timesing 5 by 5.
Oh god, we're at 804.19. Oh god.
Yep.
All right.
804.19. We just broke the $800.
Do it.
Okay.
Maybe
All
if
right, am I
Hanku
doing this
was
now?
listening, he'd realize that we just said that. Hanku.
Gosh.
Seriously, Hanku. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm trying to deal with the fact that I have to read this. All right, I have to emotionally
That's all
prepare
you,
myself.
George.
What happened to Sal, by the way?
Yeah, he out of Left 4 Dead, but never joined the chat.
Maybe he was too drunk. It just wasn't in the sweet spot.
Okay, is everyone prepared for Big's awesome adventure?
I'm prepared.
Yes. I'm as prepared as I'm
Okay.
going to get.
Big the Cat's Awesome Adventures by Doger. Chapter 1. It was a peaceful day in Station Square when from nowhere, Eggman attack! Eggman attack the town hall, attack the Berg place, attack everything. It was panic.
That's an argument.
You got nowhere to hide, say Eggman. Sonic, come out now, and peacefully, or you regret it. Eggman threatened. Okay, Eggman, I will do this, say Sonic. Little do he know I am tricking him. He will never suspect it when I go Sonic's speed and destroy his contraptions. Sonic thinks to himself. But Eggman were expecting this. Oh, Sonic, why don't you take a break? Here is a chili dog over there by the cage, and you can finish, and you can submit to me by going in this cage. Okay, says Sonic. I will eat the chili dog, he added. It was at this moment that Eggman, when he saw Sonic about to eating the chili dog, that he activate the trap in it. Just when Sonic about to pull the chili dog in his mouth, it squirt knockout liquid on his face.
Knockout
liquid.
Ha ha! Say Eggman. Do you think I would really just give you free food? That is not the trap. He taunted. It's all over, says Sonic, falling unconscious. Then Eggman turned off his hologram projector and showed he was a bluff. There was no robot attack, and Sonic got tricked. He took Sonic and went back to his base as fast as possible before his meddling frames could help Sonic escape. 2 hours later. Back at Eggman base, Sonic just now waking up and finding he has strange devices attached to him and many monitors tell him statistics about him. What is the meaning of this, Eggman? Shouted Sonic. Well, you see, Sonic, you have been a problem for me many years in the past, so I thought how to get rid of Sonic many times, but I was wrong. It's too hard when you are against my robots. They are too slow, and you are too fast. Even I tried to copy you with Metal Sonic, and still you win. So it's obvious to me now that to get rid of you, I must keep you, explained Eggman. Keep me, say Sonic. Yes, I will make you my slave, and you will be my new power source, say Eggman. You are a bad, wicked man, say Sonic. Why, thank you, say Eggman. But flattery will get you nowhere. As a matter of fact, nothing will. You can escape because I am draining your energy, and no one can stop it. Ha, 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 ha. Whatever. Tails saw the whole thing go down and is planning to get a rescue going. He calls all the gang over to his workshop and explains all that went down. And that's what I saw, finished Tails. You are so full of shit, Sonic says Knuckles.
Go Knuckles.
Sonic would never be that dumb, he continued. Have you ever seen Sonic around hot dogs? There is no stopping him, defended Tails. Besides, I would know, he said under his breath. Well, how do you figure we can get him back? We don't even know where Eggman Base is, say Amy. I worry for Sonic. He saved me so many times. If we leave him, he will be sad. She sobbed. I do not know, even a spy like me might not be able to find Eggman hideout, say Roach. Even if we find it, how we gonna get in it is probably heavily secured question, says Knuckles. Just then the door opened and in walked Big the Cat. He would tower over everyone. Sup, guys? Sorry I am late. Did I miss anything? Say Big. Wow, it's really big, say Amy. That's how we gonna get in, says Shadow, the ultimate life form. They then explain Big what happened. I see, says Big. I will help any way I can. I find the hedgehog. After all, he is our number one hero, finished. And then they all set out to find some clue to where Eggman is keeping Sonic. Conclude Chapter 1.
Beautiful.
Bravo.
Well done.
Yeah,
Glorious.
That's guys.
That's the sound of the world
That laugh
clapping.
was really good too. Rhonda Boy 13 says he donated. So thank you very much.
Indeed.
Yeah, big thank you for all the donations, guys, and especially for those in the chat that have been with us for, what are we at now, like 13 hours?
This specific Skype conversation has been going for 12 hours, 58 minutes, and 30 seconds.
Good
Yeah.
Lord.
So for those that have been with us that whole time, we thank you so much for checking it out. And you can always see Ryan Bloom's work at tsscnews.com. You can hear all of us do this, not this specifically, but something much like this every week at nitrobeard.com, at the Beardcast and the Jumpcast, which is more manga focused. Beardcast has to do with gaming news and all that good stuff.
Sorta.
But yeah, exactly. Sort of, kind of the right word. We go off on crazy tangents about Doritos and what.
Star Wars.
Potato matrices.
Potato Matrix, yes.
I still hold that Pringles are bullshit.
Wait, Pringles?
Pringles are bullshit. Pringles aren't actually
wrong with
made
Pringles?
mostly out of... Pringles aren't potato chips.
So?
They're produced...
They're Pringles.
Yeah, but they're not potato chips. They're even mostly potato. They're 60%
I feel
non-potato
like-
products.
I feel
Okay,
like
we're
this
gonna get into this
handicap
right now.
stage was just rude and might be going on a bit too long.
What's that?
Wait, is it still the handicap? I can't even tell anymore. Is this an actual thing?
For
It's
me or
not
for
solid.
him?
Still in, or he just finished his handicap. I'm still trying to finish this boss fight in story mode.
Oh, so you're actually on that? I thought that was a handicap, the guy.
I finished handicap a little bit ago.
Okay, wait, I could have. All these levels look the exact same to me. I can't even front. I have no idea.
This is probably the most egregious example of trying to retrofit one boss to multiple characters. Because
If
this does not just work as Silver.
you're having trouble, have you hit him at all yet?
I hit him a couple of times.
You have to hit him at
He's at
He's
half
about
health.
halfway through.
his big glowy center.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but sometimes Silver just won't
His
aim
big
for that.
glowy center.
Yeah,
What happens if you hit him in the arms? Do the arms eventually fall off?
nothing.
I mean, 2 arms fell
When,
off,
like,
but I
when
haven't
they-
figured out any rhyme or reason for that.
They just fall off when he's taken enough damage. Like a leper.
That's how lepers work, yes.
Let's see, in the chat, Mesoian asks, hey, if I donate another $20, can I pimp my podcast? You know what? I'm going to say yes. You go
Free
for it,
website
man.
advertising. By free, I mean donations.
If you list your podcast in the comments section, I think we'll just shout out whatever is in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious we'll do anything for charity.
Yeah,
It's true.
Do anything
yeah,
for
I'll talk about
Japan.
anyone's breeding holes. I have no limits.
Oh,
Yeah,
No limits.
The important thing to remember is we have no shame.
that's
We're
right.
at
I think
$808.37.
well, I have a little bit of shame, but it's for charity.
Just running around with signs, smacking
So,
it into people's
wait.
heads.
60-mile-an-hour speed limit in a city?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking fast.
yeah, those people just don't give a fuck, man. They have barrels
Well, they
flying
gotta go
out.
fast.
That's right. Gotta.
Can't go
They
slow.
eat fast.
Okay.
They are fast. You see
I'd
what
like
I'm
to
saying?
point out to Gravity Penguin that I'd like to point out to chat though that they're not potato chips; they're potato crisps. Like a potato chip, you can take a potato, like a potato chip, and see where it came from the original potato. Like you
What
can
do
take a ruffle, like a potato chip, and you can tell where it came from the original potato. It makes sense in the context of potato. A Pringle does not.
What are you, British? What's this crisp crap?
Something people need to understand about Mark is that he was born without the gene that creates joy, as known
And also in 1939. Also, he was born in 1939.
To answer
that?
Blitzkrieg,
and
They
his
didn't have
feet
it-
are enormous.
They didn't
Like,
even
oh
Blitzkrieg
my
is-
god,
joy back then.
it's like
if
a
you
space
donate
station. attached to someone's
$100,
foot.
we will publicly denounce your own podcast.
Yeah, we'll
Publicly
talk.
denounce your own.
Yeah, we'll talk
Did you say-
smack on the beard cast.
You say denounce?
We
Great.
denounce this podcast. Do we have to listen to the podcast before we denounce it, or can we just make up whatever random horrible things we want about the podcast?
But actually, I think he wants us to publicly denounce our own podcast, but I was twisting his words.
Or can we renounce it?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yes.
for another 20, would you then renounce it?
Can we pronounce it? Just pronounce your podcast.
Well,
Nitro beard. Nitro
And
beard,
then
right?
and then we would become
Nitro bread.
and then we would
Yes,
become
not Nitro.
Capcom, basically. That's what Capcom business is. Capcom.
Capicapom.
Yes.
Kappa Kapam.
Like you're like a pixel away from destroying that thing. Oh, there you go.
No kidding.
Single
that's-
layered extreme.
That silver float is hilarious to me.
It is.
It's such a pimp float. Like, I felt really good seeing that float after that billion thing.
That's a hater's gonna hate if I've ever seen it.
It is going to hate.
Power bracelet. But can you buy a prosthetic beard to wear as Silver in this?
technically he kind of has one.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first. It said he had an old man beard. But I think it's on his chest.
Yeah, it's on
I ask again,
He and
can
he
you
and
buy
Shadow
a
have this.
prosthetic beard?
No, you cannot.
Silver and Shadow have this weird tuft of chest hair that comes out.
Oh my god, this fanfic does have sex. I just noticed that in the middle of the paragraph. Oh wow, that's oh Jesus. Whoa.
That Big the Cat thing?
Yeah, wow.
Holy
Whoa.
crap, you have to read that.
Don't read
Wow.
it, but tell me who the pairing is.
Tails and Knuckles.
Oh,
Wow. No, this is graphic. Wow.
I think
Jesus.
that's illegal.
Is Knuckles, like, angry?
They're both consensual.
Oh, good. That's not as bad as I thought.
Oh, woo, this, whew, Jesus. Okay.
Apparently, Rhonda Boy just 13 just donated another $20.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you, sir.
I love you.
Okay. Okay. So, am I reading porn?
yeah.
Okay.
I think the people have spoken.
How graphic are we talking about here? I mean, we're
Yeah,
talking
bleep out.
penetration.
I'm
Leave out
talking pretty.
anything.
I'm talking pretty graphic.
Use euphemisms
like-
for the stuff that gets really bad.
No, you got to. It's all got to be uncut. The people have spoken, and we
Okay.
listen to the.
Before we start this, we actually have that shout out. Thanks for all the
yes.
good work from BMFcosplay.com and the BMF cast. Your somewhat constant
BMF
source for
Cosplay.
news and commentary of the cosplay community. BMFcosplay.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, does that stand for bad
I can check that.
motherfucker?
It should.
I hope so.
You have to go to the
We'll
website
pretend
and
it
see.
does.
BMF cosplay. I'm going there right now.
Yeah, I'm going there
Right
now,
now?
too.
What happened?
Oh, we're going to that website right now to pimp it some more. We go the extra
BM.
mile for our money.
That's right. BMF cosplay. Oh yeah, they got podcasts, about us pages, news, all sorts of good
Editorials.
stuff. Yeah.
Whoa.
Time.
I don't see SakuraCon on the schedule, though. Shame.
Garuga Mash.
Yes.
And manga.
See, that's what makes it embarrassing to go to that. Are those You guys don't have to deal with those commercials because you don't live in Washington.
Do they actually play those on TV?
Yes, those are on real TV
Wow.
during hours in which people are awake.
Like right before it
Does
goes
make
back
you
to
just
Jeff.
want to admit to never actually hearing of Japan?
Japan?
Like, I
What?
don't know
Never
what
heard
Japan
of it.
is. I've never associated with these people in my life.
By the way,
Japan, is that in England?
stealth mission, you guys.
Yeah, I noticed the
Boy.
stealth.
Are you trying to?
Oh
Are you
god.
trying to get into the castle to get to
What in the
Princess Zelda?
Christ? Where did all these barrels come from?
Where I have to hide from these guards so they don't see me.
Oh
Why don't
god.
you just lift up all the barrels and knock out all the guards?
I don't think that's an option.
It's always an option.
No, seriously, you're trying to get to Princess Zelda.
Yes.
Whoa.
I hated that.
You just
Hated
owned
part of
that
the game.
robot.
Seriously.
I hit him with a hammer with a crotch, or hit him in the crotch with a hammer. Words.
You hit him with a crotch and his hammer.
Yes.
Was it a white hot hammer?
Like a wild hammer.
Amy's white hot hammer.
What is this guy doing? He's trying to find me.
But he's coming right for you.
Oh my god, he's coming right for us.
He was really interested in checking out those barrels.
Can Amy do anything besides just smash the mallet down?
Nope. I don't think so.
Ryan's
Nope.
stream
She can't
is
do it.
hilarious right now.
Doesn't she normally have like a little pico spin thing?
Maybe.
Not that I've been able to see.
Oh, nice panty shot every time you use the attack.
Yeah.
Well, sweet run,
Great.
Ryan.
Thank you.
Thanks. Why were there so many guards guarding one doorway with nothing inside it?
Well, there was the teleporter to the train level, I think.
Okay, but that's still a lot of guys for one doorway.
It's top secret.
Oh. But all those guys know about it.
Everybody knows where Eggman's base is, too, and that's all top secret.
So we are now sitting at $848.37.
Wow.
Awesome.
Fantastic, guys. That's
Thanks,
unbelievable.
guys.
Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
And
Yeah.
Mike, how
I
are
know
you
it
looking
doesn't-
at?
It's going to do a lot of good.
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, it looks like people are actually staying up well past their normal bedtimes to watch the stream and listen to the cast and stuff. Like Ron DeBoy 13 says it's 3:30 Monday morning right now. So yeah, that's hardcore, man. That's fantastic.
He's
thank you very much.
Timer. I'm West Coast too, so this thing is full on me. But Ryan had to get up earlier, so.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to get up at 5 a.m. EST, which is in 5:30, so in 6 hours.
I got nothing going on tomorrow. I can hang out with you all night.
Yeah, I'm staying here. I'm in for the long haul.
Me too.
Because if it's just me and Ryan as this winds down, expect a lot of. I was gonna say craziness, but not in the way you guys think craziness. I mean
I thought you were
actual
gonna say-
insanity.
I thought you were going to say crying.
Well, that's not far off.
Wait, does Silver not weigh anything?
Apparently not.
Yeah, he had no effect on those scales.
So how far into Silver's story are you guys now, do you think?
When we did the handicap, I noticed that when we came back, mine said I was 60% through, so I'm probably closer to 75 now, I'd say.
Okay.
How long is the last chapter? Is it just like the last fight?
An hour and a half, maybe.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe closer to 2 hours, depending on how bad we do.
So about 2 hours.
Maybe 3.
Could be here another 12. Who knows?
Ooh.
Yeah. 12
You might
more
get
hours.
You might get 55 to 85% through it.
The cutscene length in this game is absolutely absurd. It makes like Metal Gear Solid 2 ending levels of craziness.
Right. That's what I think's adding to the time. Is some of these cutscenes are like 11, 12 minutes long.
Mm-hmm. I've taken entire breaks.
Yeah, you guys always seem to do pretty good on getting food while cutscenes are going.
Yeah.
Got it down to a science.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to break this door, but nothing I throw at it is breaking it.
Have you tried knocking?
Yes.
You
Well,
gotta
that's some
think
strong wood. Do you like
Right.
psychic it apart?
Quick question: which do you think is the worst train level?
Whew.
Have we gone into how ridiculous these hats are?
Oh, right. I guess Rondaboy 13, since he donated another 20, it means he's doling out another handicap. I don't know if you put that in the comment, Ryan, if you can see.
I haven't checked in a while. I'd say...
Ryan, they're telling you to just keep throwing stuff at the door. There you go.
Yeah. I'd say Sonic's train level is probably the worst. Because the time limit to catch up to that train is super, super short. It actually seemed easier on Shadows.
Oh, for Rondaboy 13's, the first 20 he donated.
Ah.
I think you already played that, didn't you?
I thought you guys did.
At this
Because I
point,
know you both did a handicap each.
it's a little hard to tell at this point.
Yeah. We're doing our best to
everything's
keep
conflicting.
I mean, honestly, the donations have been coming out really well, so which is awesome. But it's been hard to keep track of the handicaps. So
That's
I don't know why,
partially...
but the way everyone walks diagonally when they touch the sidewalk amuses the hell out of me.
How do you walk when you're running on the sidewalk?
Vertically.
Runningly.
Well, that's your choice. Well, not you, Brian. You're like on the rooftops. You never take the sidewalk.
That's right.
Slump
You're
jumping
like
every day.
Spider-Man. That's right.
Important tooltip from Silver the Hedgehog: you can't grab lasers with psychokinesis.
Oh, too bad.
It's good to know.
No.
Yeah, if I'm ever in a predicament, I'll know that I cannot do that.
So I'm
If I ever
about
get
to
brain
link
powers.
I'm about to link the chat to a video to prove that I might be the closest person in this chat right now to an actual real life Sonic the Hedgehog. So that's 100% legit me. No wall hacks. No exploits.
No handicaps.
After all the fanfics, are you sure you want to be known as the closest thing to Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, am I actually reading graphic Sonic porn or no?
No, I
yeah,
think at
No.
well, no, I think
kind
at
of interrupted
800
you.
that was reading the Big the Cat's Adventure. I don't.
No, this is Big the Cat's Adventure. This is chapter 2 of it. Yeah, it
link
gets
it to me.
it gets serious next
Let's
page.
let's determine how graphic it is.
Yeah, post an excerpt in the chat. In our
I
chat.
will. Okay. I will. I think this has a good example, while keeping the rest a surprise. This is not the entire thing.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hardcore.
I vote yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I can't in good conscience let you subject humans to this.
Oh. No, I mean I don't have any
forces-
problem with forcing people
That's
to
just
listen
a
to this.
bad idea.
I just
Okay, no.
If
Okay,
this
so here we
is-
go. Alright, so George,
yes.
so we can read it.
Is involved.
We can read it, but we're gonna bleep every bad word.
Okay.
I might be
make
okay
sense.
with that.
Nomad in the chat points out that everyone's already
Well,
watching Sonic
let's let
2006,
Ryan and Imran decide whether we should do this
Yeah.
or not.
I might be
I know
okay
that'd be-
with bleeping it.
Yeah, just say blank
Okay.
over every
Oh.
dirty thing.
Okay, so am I?
Dirty. This is the dirtiest of dirty. This is things you cannot walk back from.
Yeah, I will say I'm the
This is
one.
like a dusty show in Mexico.
Yeah, I would say I'm the one that's all about like, haha, isn't this rowdy? This one's pretty rowdy. Like, I'm not gonna
You
lie.
guys
This is
don't
pretty.
know. I took. Okay, that is a quarter of the paragraph.
Yeah, just do it and bleep it.
So let's just
Okay.
read this paragraph and basically, just say blank or bleep on every bad word.
Okay. I'll
You
bleep
can,
it.
you can say intercourse though. You can totally say intercourse.
And sucked and load.
Yeah, but some of this stuff's just hilarious, man. And if it's not as graphic, it's not as funny. That's what I'm saying. Because the chat's saying go for it. Chat's saying balls out, go for
The
it.
chat is saying go
I
for
don't
it.
think the chat knows what they're getting into.
That's for them to decide.
Okay, should I just? Because I will read this thing. I don't care.
Just go
Should I
for it.
just-
Just
Fine,
blank
yeah, I'm on board.
blank the expletives.
Okay.
Oh,
let's
wait,
try
so-
this
so I'm
word. Why don't you
bleeping?
try to
So I am
self-censor a
bleeping.
little bit with like replacing words?
Okay.
So,
Alright.
TSSC News. I'm not sure who's actually chatting in this account. Ryan might know.
That's
Says,
probably Tristan.
I think Tristan. Okay. He says he thinks whatever the fanfic is, you should tie its uncensored reading to a donation goal. I don't know that we should do that. I don't know if Mercy Corps.
Wants
Yeah.
that kind of money?
Yeah, the
I mean, we're actually-
uncensored reading is pretty darn uncensored.
And then our friend Big Knife from Platformers.net
It's the most
is actually like asking if there's any incentive for further donations. So I think the next incentive goal should be George doing a quick doodle sketch of something. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, that's pressure. I don't know. Okay.
Is that too much pressure?
Well, first off, okay. So am I bleeping? Am I replacing
You are
words,
bleeping,
or am I
yes.
going balls out?
No, you're
of the three?
bleeping. You're gonna
Okay, so I'm
fine with
bleeping.
whatever now.
I'm not replacing words.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. God damn. Okay.
Just
Okay. Tails,
Just
I've
say
always
blank
had
or
a
blank.
secret lust for you, but Sonic is always taking you away from me. But for now he is gone. Let's make the best of this time, says Knuckles. Okay, says Tails. Let's do what we always wanted to, but not in front of Sonic because he is gone, he add. Knuckles grabbed Tails' bleep. It was so smooth and small, unlike his own. Before long, Tails is hard as a rock, and so is Knuckles too. Oh, Knuckles, you are so big, says Tails. I wonder how it feels on the inside, he hinted. Knuckles took this opportunity to flip Tails over and stick his hard bleep into Tails' soft bleep. Ow, Tails yelped. Knuckles hesitated, but Tails gestured to continue. This was his first time with someone so small and tight. Sonic bleep must not be very big if Tail is still this tight, Knuckles pondered. After some minutes of anal intercourse, they decided to change it up. They sat down and fondled each other while Tails was playing with Knuckles' bleeps. He started to suck on his bleep. The taste of his own... Oh my god, I'm not even going to say this word. The taste of his own feces.
You knew that was
still
there!
strong
You knew that was there!
on the echidna's shaft. The bitter taste of his own poop made him cringe at first, but he went back for more. Just when he almost
Genuinely sorry I started the stream.
I'm sorry, I didn't. Just when he almost sucked Knuckles clean, Knuckles blows his load, I don't even know how to bleep that, in Tails' mouth. The taste causes Tails to also fire a shot off. They clean each other's wieners and eat their That was fun, says Tails. Knuckles says, we're just getting warmed up. He bends Tails over a rock and starts squeezing his fist into the fox's bleep.
No!
I don't think I could handle a fist as big as yours bleeping me, Knuckles.
They have huge fists.
I think it starts to tear me apart, shout Tails.
Have spikes on 'em.
Some passing explorers running away from the blood-curdling cries. Not long after, Knuckles is wrist deep in Tails' tight bleep. Oh, oops, I forgot to take off my shovel claws.
Oh, come on!
Come on.
It's okay. No. It's okay. It feels pretty good, says Tails.
Oh,
Knuckles continues the first treatment and Tails shoots off another load! Exclamation point. Now that was a fun time, says Knuckles while lighting a cigarette. Yeah, once I can't pass the unbearable pain of having my behind being torn apart, it wasn't so bad, says Tails. Oh, come on. It couldn't have been that bad. You barely even bleeded, doubted Knuckles. It hurt a lot. I didn't even know it could stretch so far out. I will probably not be able to crap for like 2 weeks now, but it was so worth it, assured Tails.
Pretty sure that would kill you.
What have we done?
I think that is the last one.
I feel like we've actually made the Sonic community worse.
I hope you'll understand why there's
The thing is, like,
about
the thing is, we've been escalating ever since this started, and there's nowhere to go from there without just, horrible.
I don't feel bad about the first fanfic. I feel bad about this fanfic. I'm sorry.
Right.
Everything I've done. But I feel like if anyone should be blamed, it is Rhonda Boy 13.
and also Saga Saga.
I remember it was an R name that linked it. One of you two is to blame.
Definitely Rhonda Boy 13 and also Saga Saga, who urged us on towards our fanfic ways.
That's right. Oh, man.
So are you guys literally neck and neck right now on the same FMV?
No, he's on the other side of it.
Rhonda Boy says he did not link that, but we cannot discount the fact that he is trying to keep himself from getting blamed and might be shoving the blame off on Ryan Mr. Cool instead. Because I just single posted out.
I gotta say, George, I think we can go worse. I think it's out there.
No, I'm pretty sure if I keep reading this, I will
Ryan Mr.
find
Cool, that's
something worse.
Thanks, Ryan Mr. Cool.
You will go places you cannot step back from if you go any further.
Yeah, you make a life choice at that point. Like
I am.
Like this is a made-for-TV movie. This is like the point where the hero is like smoking a joint and has been given like a plate of cocaine. You know, that sudden shift, that inexplicable shift. That's where we're about to go. And this ends.
Oh wow. Oh my god, this goes, oh my Jesus. Oh, whoa.
I feel like our names are going to be on a registry now, on a website.
Right,
actually. Probably.
I'm going to have to tell people when I move into the town.
So, Big Knife on Twitter has mentioned to me, he's saying he's laughing so hard he's crying, and also that it looks like we've passed $850, so the next incentive would be $900. So we have to figure out incentive for the $900 level.
Oh man, maybe more. Is there any more Big the Cat adventure?
No, we need to move beyond fan fiction at this point.
I don't know, but it's so illustrious.
What's beyond fan fiction?
There is no beyond.
Picture, imagery.
Wow, this fanfic.
Custom drawn illustrations.
If every paragraph gets worse, like this is getting.
So
I cannot, in good conscience, I would actually refuse to read this.
Do you think this guy just watched like real porn and then replaced the people with tails and knuckles? Because that was way too specific.
He got a porn movie script.
Yeah, it would have to have a frame of reference. So yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. Ugh.
Oh yes.
I just copy pasted something between Big and Amy into Skype.
I'm just not gonna read this.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'm glad I'm playing the game.
Oh no, this is straight out of the Aristocrats with.
Yeah, I skimmed and I saw something about an eye socket, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Bloody
justice.
Oh.
Wow. What the Christ?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not reading any. I'm glad I picked that one paragraph.
Oh God! Eye socket and into her brain. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
No, you said too much.
No. No.
Yeah, once you actually get into literal skull fucking, that's when you need to
No, we're not going.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop.
I think we need to sing "Escape from the City." I saw that in the chat.
I mean, we need a safety word, and whatever the safety word is, this is its first use.
Potato.
Velociraptor. Dorito.
I will say real quick that Pepsi Man vs. Joe did the best pun of the night so far and said, "Stop, oh God, my eyes." So for that, I think that deserves a mention.
Also, we are being reminded that Sonic the Hedgehog is a family-friendly game of interspecies relationships, and we must keep it.
Yes, this is rated E10 plus.
We are not living up to the Archie legacy.
So what's up with Archie? Who do you pick, Betty or Veronica?
Which one's the redhead?
I don't know. There wasn't a redhead. There was a blonde girl and a black-haired girl.
The redhead was
guess
Archie.
What? Neither one of those chicks.
The redhead was Archie, Mark.
Oh, wow, that's fucked up then. Okay, well, I guess I made my choice, though, and I'm going to live with it.
Yeah.
What have we done to Mark?
There's no boundaries anymore.
So far, the only thing that's made complete sense in this fanfic is the suggestion that Robotnik is addicted to cocaine, which I would totally buy.
Yeah.
Wait, Robotnik is doing cocaine in the fanfic?
Yes.
That would explain the sunglasses.
Oh, I just noticed how he's doing it. Okay, wow. All right. I'll type it in Skype.
Roll the dollar bills.
So I'm about to give Rhonda Boy 13 his wish, and I don't know the tune to this, so I'm just going to kind of do it and wing it. Oh, this is really long. All right, here we go.
The tune to what?
Just listen to it on YouTube.
The Escape from the City modern remix.
Oh, you need to listen to it on YouTube first. You can't do it justice.
Nope. I don't want to do it justice.
Okay, then do it in justice.
I will do it in justice. Here we go. Hey, alright. Oh yeah. Rolling around the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead, no time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Trusting in what you can't see, take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we'll escape the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me, oh yeah. Follow me, oh yeah.
Actually not too far off.
Yeah, that was pretty
That wasn't
close.
too bad, but I mean, also you got the wrong genre, so.
Yeah, no, I totally do. All right, I'm going to start doing it to the tune of Rapper's Delight. Actually, no, this is going to be really hard. Danger is looking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. I know with some luck I'll make it through. Got no other options, only one thing to do. I gotta keep going. Man, there's a lot more to this song.
Worse than the porn, but
it's
up
totally
there.
worse than the porn. Yeah.
Yeah.